Hello, welcome back to my channel. Okay I have a surprise. So I'm going to be doing something I've never actually attempted to actually do. However, somebody recommended that I actually do this. So this is the ultimate 60 questions. Hopefully I'll be able to answer all of them. Anyways, let's go. So the first question says, put your iTunes into shuffle. Give me the first 6 songs that pop up. Alright, let's see. iTunes. Actually, is it still called iTunes or is it called Apple Music? Interesting. So, alright, the first one is Love on Top by Beyonce. The second one is Give Me That by Chris Brown, and the third one is Golgina by SZA. I'm not too sure if I remember who's that. And the fourth one is Almost Slip by MACBOOK, and the fifth one is Baby by Me, 50 Cent, which is one of my favorite. And the sixth one is Personal by Just J. I don't know if you know that song. If you know that song, please put the thumbs up. Second question, if you could meet anybody on earth, who would it be? Actually, we had this discussion the other day, me and my best friend, and I said I would love to meet McMill. Sorry, not McMill. Why am I saying McMill? Sorry, Elon Musk. Due to the fact that he's from South Africa and he is a gazillionaire, like a multi-millionaire or multi-billionaire. So I'll just have a couple of questions for him. Not how to make money, but just a couple of questions, which is, I don't think I should put them here. Grab the book, the nearest book, and turn to page 23 and give me a line on 17. I mean, the books, yo, guys, hold on, let me get one. Alright, let's go. Page 23, line 17. Oh, nothing. So past that. Alright, what do you think about the most? Well, right now, currently I'm thinking about my work, and since I'm not working and since, you know, the whole pandemic, the whole entire world, I don't know how long it's gonna go on, so, but not the most though. I don't know what I think about the most. Maybe these birds for them to leave my balcony now? Probably. Alright, what does your last text say and from who? Ooh, well, it is my best friend. She just actually texted me now, and I was talking to her about the soup that I'm cooking. I called my grandmother for the recipe, and I sent her a little bit of a video. Hopefully I'll put the whole thing on my my Instagram stories. So, 6th question. Do you sleep with dash or without dash on? No, I actually have to sleep with pajamas. Like, I cannot sleep without wearing anything. Like, it is a must. Like, I can't. It's something that I've learned to do, like, ever since I was young, so I can't live without them. Alright, question number 7. Your strongest talent. Strongest talent? Let me see. Taking pictures. I'm very good at taking people pictures. And I mean, you could see from my Instagram, my friend's Instagram something. Okay, let's see, hold on. Just turning on some lights here because I could tell that we need some lighting from this side. Hopefully the light is coming on. Okay, even had a poem or a song written about you. Now, I've never had a poem written about me. However, I've had a song that was written for me. I'm not sure if it was about me, but it was. From who? I'll let you minds wonder about that. Okay, do you have any strange phobias? Oh my god, phobias, yeah, I have a lot, but I don't think they're actually gonna be quite great for me to actually share that information with you on camera. I'm gonna close the door because I can hear the noise. It's becoming a bit louder. Ever stuck a foreign object up your nose? No. Have I? No, never. Actually, yes. I don't. Is it foreign? Well, it's up to you to decide. However, there was a moment where I had a nosebleed while I was a kid, and my nose bled so much to a point that I think I ruptured the nose, the artery inside the nose. Is it called that? I don't know if it is, but if it's not, please kindly let me know. And they had to perform surgery, but first thing first that they had to do, they had to stuck up this thing which is like a foam, and it really hurts, trust me. And they had to put that whole thing, and so when it gets blood, so it actually like absorbs the blood and it expands, and then it helps to create the clot so that you stop bleeding and everything. I think that was actually the a foreign object. I think so. Oh, the last one was when I got tested for the COVID-19. Oh, COVID-19. Yeah. You stick that whole thing all the way in, and trust me, it's not child's play. So yeah. So, do you prefer being behind the camera or in front of it? Well, both. Problem is, people, they don't know how to take me good pictures, but I'm very good at taking people pictures, but not everybody knows how to take me pictures, which is so unfair. And that wasn't about 14? Oh no, I actually skipped some of the questions. Okay, what's your religion? Christian. If you're outside, what are you most likely be doing if I'll be outside? I don't know. Will I be doing anything? You tell me. Well, I hardly ever go outside if I'm alone, or I go outside if I have to go do something, probably shopping, or probably go to the beach, which is I really do go there. I mean, for my skin complexion, for Christ's sake. I don't know. I mean, you could see from my Instagram stories that I'm hardly ever outside anyways. Right? Okay, that was number 12, and 13 I've answered, 14 I've answered. Well, it is a huge list. I mean, you could see it, like, it's insane. So, number 14, simple but extreme complex. Favorite band, Destiny's Child. 15, do you believe in karma? Absolutely. I mean, you do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. This is the world that we're living in, baby. Okay, what does URL mean? I think it's universal what locator. I'm not sure exactly. I'll put it down here if I can remember. Somewhere here, I don't know. Universal? Well, what is it? Let me check. URL stands for. Oh my god, it's Uniform Resource Locator. I was very close. I said what? Universal Locator? Something locator? It's very close. Wow. Well done, Pilar. At least. If you ever gone skinny dipping? Nope. How do you vent your anger? Well, I'm a very passionate speaker. If I believe in something, I believe in something. But lately, I choose who I get angry with and who I show my anger with. Because there's certain people that they're not actually worth showing your anger to, because they're not trustworthy simpletons. So, yeah. Okay, do you have a collection of anything? Yes, I have a collection of something, which is the National Geographic magazines. I have about 17 of them. I think every month a new one comes out, and I haven't bought the ones from the last 2 months. Have I? No, I haven't. I need to go look for them. It's videos, probably the next couple of days. I'm actually looking at my shelf right there, my build shelf, so that's where they are. Where was I? Collection, okay. Do you prefer talking over the phone or video chatting online? I do them both, and preferably I'm always on phone calls. I don't know if it's what I prefer, but I prefer seeing somebody, but it charges too much battery, I guess, for my phone. So call me. Are you happy with the person that you've become? Absolutely, with no doubt. I mean, I could never change anything about myself. And you know, looking at like 5 years back or 10 years back, I would have not imagined that I would be the person that I am. And I'm really grateful for the person that I've become. And it shows it all from my pictures, you know? So what sounds do you hate and what sounds do you love? Okay, sounds that I really hate is, you know, when you're buying like a new furniture or anything that comes with that white foam, and when they're rubbing towards each other, oh my god, that thing is so irritating more than anything. A sound that I love, whoopah, whoopah. That is the sound that a golf does. So yeah, that is a sound that I really love. Do you believe in ghosts? How about aliens? Yes, ghosts, I do certainly believe in them, because I feel like somehow a ghost is aligned to a spirit. So because I believe beyond flesh there is a being that is existing, that is living, that is spirit that's within us, and that spirit is a being, and ghosts are probably the, you know, the Saturn side of it. And how about aliens? I just think that we can't be alone in this world and in this universe, to put it in easy terms, because how could we just be alone? Like, it just doesn't make any sense, you know? I just feel like there is another form of a being out there, you know? I just think so. So I had to do a part 2 of this whole thing. They said, stick your right arm out. What do you touch? Sliding door glass. And do the same with your left arm. Okay, if I just go further down, it'll be my bed. Smell the air. What do you smell? My lovely soup that is cooking. Later on, I'll be eating and trying that thing. It's my grandmother's recipe, by the way. What's the worst place you've ever been to? I will never mention this, but it's one of the countries I've visited and I've never really loved it. Like, it was just a mess for me. East Coast or West Coast? Where's East? So I think it's the West. Yeah, it's the West Coast for me. The Americas, where they are, because that's where all the Jamaican food is at, and I enjoy Jamaican food. So that is number, oh my gosh, let's just appear number 27. So now I'm gonna go to number 28. Most attractive singer of your opposite sex. Mariah Carey. I really love how she looks, and I love the babies that she produced. Those 2 kids are just beautiful. I would love to have some of that for myself and my partner. To you, what's the meaning of life? Me, my name, Pila, you know? There's certain things that I feel like I shouldn't be sharing. However, me, my life, yeah. My name says it all, Pila, you know? Do you believe in luck? Absolutely not, because I think if something is actually meant for you, it's actually meant for you. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you, period, you know? What's the weather like right now? Clear skies, partly cloudy. Yeah, and I had the balcony door open, so clearly it was not that cold, it wasn't that hot, it was just normal. That was number 31. What time is it? 17:30 local time here in the Middle East. So, do you drive? If so, have you ever crashed? Yes, I do drive. Have I crashed? No, they bumped into me a while back, probably last year. What is the last book that you ever read? You know, ever read, it was this one by Ellen DeGeneres. It says, seriously, I'm kidding. She's quite funny. I really love her. Do you have any nicknames? Yes, my name, well, they used to call me Tarzan when I was growing up, but a lot of people call me Nana right now, so it is the name that everyone calls me with, a lot of people actually. But Tarzan, how that came about was because I used to climb trees a lot when I was young. I think it's because I was so small and so tiny, and I would reach the highest of the peak of the trees, and especially the branches, the ones were fragile. Most of my cousins and my other brothers, they wouldn't actually climb that far, but I would because I was so tiny, so I didn't weigh much. And my grandmother had the peach tree, so I would actually reach quite far and get the most, you know, the juicy ones, the succulent ones, the ripe ones. Honey, I miss those days. Anyways, what was the last movie that you watched? It was The Eagle Eye. I just watched it on Netflix. This movie, I think it was released in 2007, 8, somewhere around that time. And it's a movie that I watched, like, I really enjoyed it. And I really love how the technology was so advanced at that time. And now the movies nowadays, they're not that great, you know, and graphic-wise, they don't come as close as how that movie was. Have you ever caught a butterfly? Nope, I've never did. What is the worst injury you've ever had? I think it wasn't an injury, but it was the nosebleed that I just mentioned. Sorry, I'm too graphic, right? Have you ever had a rumor about yourself? And yes, I have, and it was spread back in high school. Well, back then, I wasn't saying it was the truth or it was a lie. I would just say, well, it is what it is. They can say whatever they want to say. However, it is true. Do you believe in magic? No. No, I don't believe in magic. I just don't think it's true. I just think it's just a lie. You know? Or do you tend to hold grudges against people who have done you wrong? No, I don't. I just get heavily disappointed, especially to the people that I love and believed in. And most people that I'm actually quite close with or was, they know that when I get disappointed, I do actually get disappointed. And it's just, the truth is, it will never be the same again, you know? What is your astrological sign? Gemini? Is that the answer? I don't know. Do you save money to spend it both? I mean, anyone who's around me, they will know. What is the last thing you purchased? Groceries. Lust or love? Love. Are you in a relationship? 100%. Yes, I'm in a relationship. Sorry. I was thinking how I was answering that question. But yes, I am in a relationship. How many relationships have you had? Run around one hand, but the other ones were just lust. I wouldn't call it a relationship. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? I think I can. Let's see. That is far as I can go. Where were you yesterday? In my apartment. Anything pink that's within 10 feet of you? My underwears. Are you wearing any socks right now? No, just barefooted. What's your favorite animal? Interesting. I got quite a lot that I love. I am in love with dogs. I'm hesitant with cats. I really love them, but I want to have one. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not, but trying to think. No, just dogs. That's it, really. What's your secret weapon to get someone like you? I mean, just to be sincere, really. You know, just, you know, be open and just be sincere to what you want and be sincere to yourself as well. Because once you're sincere to yourself, that's when you know that there's certain things that you don't deserve, they shouldn't be allowed around you, and you don't tolerate them and you let them shut far away from you. And with that, that helps you to become the person that you want to be, you know? Or you're going to be this amazing person, you know? Where is your best friend? At her house. Actually, she's within this direction. What's your heritage? Is Is it Heritage? Is it Zulu? Or is it Ngumzulu? I don't know. What were you doing last night at 12 a.m.? I was sending my last text messages to say I'm actually falling asleep. That was my, the message I was sending. What do you think Satan's last name is? Satan, that's it. There's none. Be honest, have you ever gotten yourself off? Yes, especially when I have that loud fart. That sound smells bad. Probably that's it. Thank you so much for staying tuned, for watching me doing all these 60 questions. If you would like me to do this again, please kindly let me know. Thank you and goodbye.